For say, hey guys, it's Klaus. Welcome back to another video. Let me introduce to you today a KV-2P premium tank and a Panzer IV C German TD. Driven by and starring in this episode, Big Fat Boy from the Gao clan and Hermit 73 from the SOR clan. Shout out to both you guys! We're going to watch the game from dual perspectives, because you guys like to make my job a lot harder. And not only are you sending me fantastic replays for me to show, you're sending them to me in multi-perspectives. So I have to edit things together and watch the game and splice and edit, and it's just so much work. But that's the way, I like it! Let's watch this game from two perspectives. I'm going to bounce around between both players because it's a very interesting game when you follow both players' perspective, playing completely different tanks. One here, Big Fat Boy, is driving the Big Fat Boy, the KV-2. This is a big, huge, slow tank with a huge gun that has, as you can see on the minimap, no view range. Look at his green circle. So of course, he is going to move into the front line and poke around this corner with his big, huge, slow tank that has no view range. And what do you think is going to happen to him? Well, let's watch. He's finally made it up here, and he's moved up farther than anyone on his team. And the price he pays for that is he's going to get shot multiple times by a camping TD that's sitting in the back, probably with binocs and camo net, and just pump shot after shot after shot into him. And he's got to back up and get out of the way here. But his teammate in the Churchill 3 tries to block him because he's useless, and gets hit for 397 himself for being a dick. But the KV-2 here has to retreat, dejected and disappointed. He did not have a good beginning to this game. But what about his teammate, Hermit 73? How did he start off the game? Well, he's playing a completely different type of tank. He's not a frontline tank. He's in the toaster, the Panzer IV C. No armor, but fantastic gun. Look at this thing. It looks like a toaster. And where does he go? He goes to the back to camp, to take some shots, sniping any unsuspecting enemies that move up too far in this tiny little postage stamp map called mines. He plants himself in this bush to start, and is there going to be any foolish enemy that's going to drive into the open there on top of the hill? Yes, there is. Can he plant a shot into him? Yes, he can. His game starts off a lot differently than the KV-2's. He will not get detected, and he will be dishing out the damage. He's going to now change his angle. And there's another enemy that decided to drive out into the open, and what's going to happen to him? Hello, go back to the garage and start another game. Because he's in a light tank and he moved up to spot, and that's not the right thing to do. Now we're going to have fun in this replay because I'm feeling pretty good. Okay, Hermit 73 here is, he's planted himself right on the edge of the map. Why? Because look at the view range circles. If he pushes his ass right up against the line there, then the maximum view range there, he plants another shot and does not get detected because he's got a camo net which is engaged because he didn't move, and he's got some intrinsic concealment value for his tank. He can sit back here and just pump up the shots and remain invisible. And that's the way he likes to play in his little tank destroyer. Remember Big Fat Boy in the KV-2? Dejected and upset, driving into rocks, lost half his HP. He hasn't even shot his gun yet. Luckily he blocked one shot from that stug, or he'd be precariously low on HP, but he's decided, well, screw that, I'm coming back. I might as well hug this cliff and work my way back. Now hugging the cliff is a smart thing to do on this map, especially when there's artillery, because it provides cover. He does not want to get hit by artillery now. And all he has to do is get his tank into range where he can shoot his gun, because he's got a huge gun. The problem is getting it into a position where he can shoot that gun without getting sniped by invisible tanks. Look at his two teammates there have lost half their HP. They've been shot by invisible tanks. Now maybe this enemy is going to be stupid enough to drive in front of his tank. Oh, he almost was stunned there, and thankfully someone finally drives in front of his big gun. Point, click, get off. That's how you play the KV-2. And is there anyone else that's going to be foolish enough to sit in the open? Oh, look, a guy, he's way over there. This is not a sniper tank. Point, Let it reload. Point. Click. Shoot. Get off. That's how you play the KV-2. It's a sniper tank. 2 shots, 2 kills. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad. Is there anyone else stupid enough? Who else is going to move up here and expose themselves to this monster gun? He's creeping up here, but remember, there's people camped back there. Any one of those along the edges of the map there, back by the base, there's probably that Stug is probably still there. And there you go. His teammate explodes. Maybe he can pull around. Oh, here comes one. Get off. You drive around on this map and you're gonna pay the price. Now he's backing up, trying to get out of the way, not get hit, stay already safe. That's not bad, huh? 3 shots, 3 kills. He started pretty bad, but he sure, well, in a KV-2, you don't need to hit the enemies many times. You just have to hit them once. And if I were him, I'd be blind shooting those bushes down there. The Stug is there. He's been camping there. He shot you at the beginning. Oh, he spot a Matilda. There's a Matilda on his ass. Oh, he's got shot up the ass. This is bad. This is bad. He's got to turn his turret. Oh, and he's getting shot from the front as well. Which one does he get? He missed the Matilda, but he does not have to worry about the guy in front of him anymore because his buddy, Hermit73, was watching all this. While this was unfolding, he was still sitting back there, and well, there was a couple of guys he had to take care of. Like this guy over here who realizes, well, what am I doing driving in the open? I guess I'll just reverse my ass up this rock. Maybe that'll help. And it does not help. So he takes him out, and he's just looking around for more targets of opportunity. There's plenty of them. He's noticing his KV-2 has just made another kill. He sees that there's enemies lit on that hill. Moves into a better vantage spot here where he can get a little bit of elevation so he can shoot over this topography. And he's ready to support his KV-2 buddy there. There he is reversing. Right about now the Matilda's going to appear and start shooting him up the ass. And when you are up there in the front lines, you have to realize, yes, you do have teammates behind you that can help you. And it looks like old Hermit73 here was pre-aimed at this corner. So as our KV-2 backs up, and there's the Matilda lit on the minimap, he starts getting shot up the ass by the Matilda. He moves forward. Your teammate's ready to handle this guy. Avished. So the KV-2 can concentrate on this Matilda. Now the Matilda has high DPM. Should have no problem killing this KV-2. Just keep shooting him up the ass. The KV-2 is reloading, and well, eventually he's going to reload. Pull forward, click. Get off. Because he's in a Russian tank. And that's all it takes. 4 shots, 4 kills. Oh, I actually took 5. He did miss 1 shot. He did miss 1 shot. The rock got in the way of one of his shots. Or he wouldn't have needed to pull the trigger the 5th time. Old Hermit73, he's playing a completely different game. He's playing the stealthy sniper game. Look at this. He's shooting guys up on the hill that the KV-2 is proxy spotting. You notice that? The KV-2 is wedged up against the cliffside there, dealing with the Matilda, and in the meantime, proxy spotted those 2 tanks above him, and his teammate was continuing to provide support fire. This is great teamwork. They may not know it, but this is called multiple lines of fire, support fire. You don't all have to move to the front lines. The KV-2 is up there. He's going to proxy spot anyone that pokes on that hill. Oh, but wait a minute. What's this guy doing? He's pointed the wrong way and has no clue, so go back to the garage. Avished. Sometimes. Oh, can he get a shot on this K? Can he get this K? Oh, yeah, he's got a sliver. Just move that aiming circle. Did you notice that? A sliver of him was exposed. Just move it to the left a little bit. Just to the left a little bit. Just, there he is. Oh, he did not. Oh, he could have had that shot. He did not know that that guy was exposed. Oh, that was a big miss. The KV-2, while this was going on, is wondering, what do I do? What do I do? He's seen players evaporate all around him. He's got 4 kills. His teammate in the PZ have 4 kills. They've got 8 kills between them. They're not platoon. They're just 2 regular guys playing that shared their replays and sent them to me. Meanwhile, look at the Crusader. He's been guarding that corner the whole game. You notice that Crusader near the base? Boy, that guy's really been providing a lot of good spotting. They're pinging his location now. But that Crusader knows that that spot is the perfect spot to guard. He's AFK, actually. But you can't expect everyone to be a participating Unicom. There are the AFK Muppets as well. Takes all kinds. And now the KV-2, old big fat boy, has decided to go and venture in the direction where he started venturing at the beginning of the game, but he's doing it much more cautiously now. He does not have good view range, so this is not really a good idea. But what are you going to do? Just sit at the back the whole game and do nothing? He's decided to, I've got to do something. He's going to creep up. I'm looking at, oh, there's an enemy. There's an enemy. Who is it? Who is it? Oh, it is another tank that does not have good view range. And looking at the remaining enemies, none of them have good view range. I'm not sure if he knew that when he decided to creep up. You notice that? There's a TD, an artillery, an OI, a Stug. None of them have really good view range. Maybe the OI has not bad view range. But come to think of it, no, there is no OI because I have no idea what I'm talking about. It's a Stug, a KV-1, and an SU-1. They all have bad view range. OI? Where the hell did I get that? Must be thinking of a different game. But hey, no matter. Let's concentrate. He spotted that guy and then left. Oh, there's the Stug. There's the Stug. He's proxy. See, just by moving around here along the cliff line, he's proxy spotted the Stug. There's a great shot put into him. Let's see how Hermit took that shot. He's been waiting here patiently while the KV-2 moves back and forth, back and forth. He knows that he can't move up. If he gets spotted, he has absolutely no armor. He's susceptible to any kind of fire. And there, it looks like his buddy spotted the Stug. He aims carefully and hits him for, oh, he low rolled 250. But he has been detected. That Stug must have binocs. Maybe not a camo net, but he has binocs. Oh, and he's stunned. He's behind the rock. He should be safe now. No, the KV-1 shoots him for all his HP and remains undetected. Because that's how this game works. Let's watch it from Big Fat Boy's perspective. Look, Big Fat Boy proxy spots the Stug. Hermit shoots the Stug. Hermit explodes. He's wondering, why did Hermit explode? The artillery takes out the Stug, and the KV-1 that killed Hermit in his PZ-4 remains undetected. The KV-1 remains undetected. Oh yeah! Oh, look at this. Now the enemy's feeling confident. They've moved up and, oh, one shot for over 300. He backs up. Someone better help him with this guy. Someone better help him. Someone better help him. Well, guess what? Guess what? We have an AFK Crusader here who's doing a good job of spotting so that his teammate in the artillery can carefully readjust, re-aim, turn his turret, and then pull the trigger and take him out. Good job, Crusader. Good job. That's why you should even be thankful of your AFK teammates. So Big Fat Boy sees this unfold and says, ah, this game is almost a victory now. There's only an M44 and a KV-1, an invisible KV-1, that somehow killed my buddy Hermit 73 while he was behind the rock and remained undetected while doing it. How did that happen? Can you guys explain that? I have no idea how that happened. But let's see what old Big Fat Boy does here. He is now precariously low on HP. He only has, I don't know, like a little over 40. And he's got to slowly creep up here. Now, even if he gets detected by this KV-1, he could be taken out by the artillery because there is nowhere already safe on this map. Remember, we still got a Crusader here who's watching things. And we have a little French TD that's moving up to provide pressure on the enemy cap. Good job, buddy. Good job. Look at him go. Look at him. He's got a kill. He's in this game. He's participating. Crusaders spotting. It's teamwork. It's just, look at this guy. Brilliant. He's staring at the rock, but he can spot in front of him. The KV-2 is moving up the hill, creeping slowly. He knows he has fantastic teammates with him. A French TD that's going to cap, an AFK Crusader. What could be better? Oh, he's creeping up on the hill. Where are the enemies? I have no idea where the enemies are. Do you have any idea where the enemies are? I thought the KV-1 would be up here, but he's not. He's left. The French TD is going to plant himself in the cap, and that may draw out some of the enemies. They definitely have to come back and reset now. So Big Fat Boy is up on the hill, and going to place himself in one of these bushes and get ready to shoot anyone that comes to reset the cap. This is brilliant teamwork, and they haven't even planned this. He's aiming at those bushes. I don't think anyone is over there, or that TD would be dead already, so they're probably going to come from this direction. Yeah, that's probably a better direction. He readjusts and starts heading in that direction. There's probably someone hiding in the corner there. Let's see. There's the KV-1. Okay, let's do the Russian style here. Point, click, get tough. You don't have to aim. Don't worry about aiming. He probably didn't even detect you. See? Your sixth sense didn't even go off. Oh, well, maybe he doesn't have sixth sense, but he probably didn't get detected, because that's how it works. And now where is the last? Oh, there he is. He's been spotted by our friendly Crusader, who was sitting here guarding this corner of the hole. Great job, buddy. He spotted that artillery so that he can remain lit, and his teammate artillery can carefully aim and win the game. Way to go, guys. Way to go, guys. Victory. Victory had by all. Good teamwork amongst all of you. Even your AFK teamworks participated. Participation ribbon to you and the Crusader. Big fat boy on top there. Look at this. He only hit 6 of his shots. But that's all that was necessary. And Hermit, great job, guys. Thanks for sending that in. I hope you guys enjoyed the duel perspective. Leave some comments. Let me hear your... if you didn't like it, hit dislike, you know. It's up to you. I'm not twisting your arm. I just, I provide the entertainment and the commentary, and you guys do whatever the fuck you want. That's how it works.